Okay. Now, I want you to see this. I'm going to explain this from. I've never heard it explained like this before, or maybe I just forgot it. But we know that the word for fire is right here. It's Ish. Okay. Now, when you come down here and look at the word for man, which is Ish. Okay, and notice it's got a yod right there. That's a yod. See, it's a yod. But if you just want fire, it's a olive and a sheen. Okay, but if you want man, it's Ish with a yod in the middle. And if you want Isha, Isha has the hey at the end. Now, I want you to go back and I want you to start thinking. He created everything. Then after he created everything, he made man. So man was, I consider, in the middle. So man's assignment is in the middle of his title. But the woman was the last thing he made or created. And guess what? Her assignment is at the end of her name or what she's called, woman. But man, because he was created, he was in the middle, creation, man, woman. His assignment is in the middle. So as I was pondering on this is what the Father gave me. Okay, a man, if you're going to be a man, in the middle or the midst of your fire has to burn his work. What was his assignment? This is a yod, this is a hand. It means work or activity. So what was his assignment? That has to burn in the middle of you for you to accurately reflect man, if you want to say husband, depending on, but it was man because woman wasn't created, so he couldn't have been a husband. Just a thought. So what was his assignment? He gave him an assignment. And that assignment should be in the middle of your fire. That should be fueling the fire. It shouldn't be at the beginning. It shouldn't be at the end. It should be right in the middle of the fire. This is his design. His assignment should be what's fueling your fire. And if it's not, something's off. Okay, now the woman. Notice in the order. Creation, man, woman. The woman was created at the end. Her assignment is at the end of the fire. Why is it at the end? Because she needs to always see and observe something. She needs to behold. A hay is someone with raised hands. She needs to behold something. Well, she needs to behold what she was created for. And what was her assignment? Y'all better talk to me now. Her assignment was to be a help to the man who has the work in the middle of his fire. Then if they're both operating like they should, the man with the work in the middle of the fire and the woman seeing at the end of her fire, she needs to see something correctly. She needs to behold something. Guess what that creates? Let me draw it out for you. Let me get my pen. I'm gonna put it in purple. Look what it draws out. What does that create? If you get a man with the work in the middle of the fire, and the woman whose fire, her fire, see, Isha, her fire is beholding her assignment, which is to help the man with the fire in the middle, with the work of Yah in the middle of his hand. Look what it creates. What is that? What is a yod? Hey. What is that? What does that create? What is that? You should know it. Yah. That's when you have one. That's when the two, Father, I bless you. Gonna make me shout up in here. That's when they're one. And the two shall be one flesh. How are they one flesh? Because he's got the work in the middle of his fire, and she at the end of her fire is beholding the work that he's doing and helping it. And that creates Yah, and that's what makes them one, a Akkad. Told you I was going to explain it in a way I hadn't heard it before. So if you are a man, don't go looking for nobody if his work ain't in the middle of your fire. If you are a woman and you can't behold what you need to be beholding, you ain't ready. You need to figure that out. Because we don't want a relationship where we just, all we doing is just work. Because she's not connected with the hey. Or we're just doing behold because he doesn't have the work in the right place. Everybody's got to be in their proper place. And when you do that, you get Yah's design. And it creates a oneness in relationships. So I hope that made sense to you.